Welcome to qnawire.
So I don't have the scatter plots to tell you whether it's A, B, or C, but you do have the uh, home price here and then the landscape price here. And as one would expect, that you would kind of expect that if the home is more expensive, then probably you're going to spend more money on landscaping. And when I graph the scatter plot on my calculator, I'm not going to put a scale on here. The graph does this, and they're kind of scattered around like that. So it does appear to have a positive linear association. So it does appear as though as the home value rises, so too does the landscape rising. And then you wanted to find the linear regression equation for this. And so I'm going to use my calculator instead, calculate the linear regression, which I believe is number 8. And I have my data in list 1 and list 2. And that model comes out to be this. And let's go in blue. Comes out to be 6.3166 plus 0.021, and I'll round it to 5x. And this is standing for, remember that we input here the home value in thousands, and it outputs the landscape value. And so, and by the way, the correlation coefficient is 0.814. So it's a fairly strong positive association between those values. And the R squared value comes out to be 0.66. And so about 66% of the variation in landscape costs or charges is explained by this linear relationship. So there are other factors that are there. It's not perfectly linear, but this would stand for if you have $0 spent on a home, you would anticipate 6.3 thousand spent on landscaping. Now this is an extraneous kind of solution. This is extrapolating. So we would not put in a value of a home 0 that you're just going to take a lot and start, landscaping it. So this is extrapolation here to plug in 1. None of the values were close to that. But the meaning of this one is we know that that's the change in y over the change in x. And I like to put that 0.0215 over 1. And what is that standing for? The y value is the landscape, and the home price is here. So for every $1,000 increase in home price, there appears to be and again, we put that in thousand, a $215 increase in landscape charge in landscape. Oh, and that is wrong. That is 21.5 because we would, this is in thousands, and thousands would be right here. So a $21.5 increase. So house value goes up 1,000, and we have the landscape value go up this much in thousands, which would be $21.5.